This is the Witherstorm, equipped with 3 heads, 7 tentacles, and a tractor beam straight out of Star Trek. The Witherstorm is no laughing matter. In fact, this time around, the Witherstorm is so terrifying, I couldn't even come up with my own jokes about it. I had to use ChatGPT for help. Alright, what do we got here? What is the Witherstorm's favorite pickup line? Are you a village? Because I'm about to destroy everything you love. Oh my god. That is diabolical, bro. While it is diabolical, the Witherstorm is no laughing matter. So much so that this time around, there will be no dilly-dallying around. No preparation time, no nothing. This is it. Once I press this create world button, I will have exactly 60 seconds to get my stuff into high gear and get moving. I've never had to do the Witherstorm in one shot before. Usually I'm given a chance to prepare. Okay, so that's where it spawns. And we gotta... Oh, are you kidding me? It spawned me in this biome? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We gotta get sticks. We gotta get flour. And we gotta get going. Okay, so it's been about a minute and I haven't heard anything. So I'm just double checking the settings to make sure that stuff is happening correct. Oh. Well, I guess we know it's happening correctly. Something about that tells me that we gotta get going. Alright, so the game plan is pretty simple. Get as far away from the Witherstorm as we can, and get as much loot as we can before going underground. That way we can mine for everything else that we need. How do I get out of this boat? What? What is happening? Bro, the Witherstorm just spawned and it's already corrupting my game. Okay, so candidly, I grossly underestimated how far a Minecraft player can travel on foot within a minute. Because at this point, it had been like 15 minutes and there was still no sign of the Witherstorm anywhere. In fact, I was able to locate and loot a Minecraft village in that time. Bookshelves, yes. Gimme. I actually really need these books really badly. Oh my Lanta, I'm basically getting everything I need for free. Man, where even is the Witherstorm? He's making this way too easy. What? Is that... Should I be worried about that? I swear, every time I think I'm ahead of the curve, the Witherstorm always surprises me and catches up. After 15 minutes, I thought I was completely safe. And then within the span of like 5 seconds, the Witherstorm just appears above me out of nowhere, forcing me to retreat to safety underground. Or at least, that's what I thought. Ooh, spooky. You can shake the ground. I'm so scared. I'm in big trouble now. Mr. Witherstorm go shaky shaky. Alright, so ideally we can find everything we need down here. Like iron, obsidian, diamond, enchanting table, all that good stuff. All the good stuff. Once this chicken is done cooking. It's not a chicken, it's a potato. Same difference, honestly. Based off of my past experiences with the Witherstorm mod, I thought I was safe underground. But that was before the fact that I remembered that I was playing on 1.20, which means that ancient cities were now in the game. What? Now at this point, I was facing a huge dilemma. On one hand, the loot contained within ancient cities is incredibly powerful. But on the other, I could absolutely just get completely obliterated by a warden. Bro, this is like the scariest situation that I've been in, I think, ever in Minecraft. Oh. The only thing driving me forward at this point is the thought of getting really good loot. Bro, you guys don't understand. This is so much scarier with the rumblings. Aw. Everything's just going wrong. Actually, now that I think about it, do the rumblings cause sculpture sensors to trigger? They trigger. Okay, this sucks. I'm scared. What do I do? This is the scariest I think I've ever been in Minecraft. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. Run. Find the hole that we came through. Find the hole that we came through. Not that way. Where is it? Oh, I'm so scared. Never mind, I'm out of here. I can hear the warden. Oh, this is so scary. In an attempt to escape the warden, I began digging a tunnel in a random direction. But little did I know, that was not the right decision. Guys, I just need like 30 something diamonds. Are you kidding me? My bad. Are you kidding me? It spawned right there! Are you kidding me? Yes, thank you. Finally, my luck is turning around. Oh, no, no. No shot! No shot! You spawned right there! Bro, what is this? There are literally wardens everywhere, man. No. Having decided that the underground is no longer safe, I decided to make my way back up to the surface. Meaning I had to find diamond gear another way. But that's the least of my worries at this point, because as I'm sure many of you have noticed at this stage, my hearts are glowing purple. And this is because I've got what's known as the Wither Sickness effect, where the Wither Sickness effect does one of two things. The first thing is that it turns your hearts purple. But the second and more lethal thing that it does is that it permanently deletes your health over time. Now luckily for me, there is a way to actually fix this. But that way involves going to the Nether, which normally is pretty easy to do. All you need is 10 obsidian blocks. But in case you've already forgotten, I've literally got a giant blob chasing me, trying to consume everything that I love. After somehow managing to escape the Witherstorm completely unscathed, I had my most fortunate breakthrough yet, where I was able to find some fire charges and a ruined portal. Big! I can actually light this portal. Now before going through into the Nether, I wanted to reset my hearts. And the best way to do that was to set your spawn and then die. Because while it doesn't do anything to actually get rid of the Wither Sickness, it does at least replenish the hearts that you would have otherwise lost. That is moving slightly closer at a slightly alarming rate. So we do gotta be fast. And that is absolutely true. Speed is about to become the biggest factor of all. Now there are 3 things that we need to get in the Nether. The first thing is magma cream. The second thing are blaze rods. And the third and final thing is a crossbow. Now the blaze rod and crossbow will come into play later, but what I need right now is magma cream. You see, in order to actually cure the Wither Sickness, you need an item called golden apple stew, which to craft golden apple stew requires suspicious stew, a wither drop from one of the mobs, magma cream, and golden apples. Now I've got the golden apples and I can get the wither drops later, but right now I need magma cream and mushrooms. Now the mushrooms were pretty easy to find because they're just littered all over the place. But magma creams were a little more difficult. Since in the Nether I was able to turn on peaceful mode, making sure I don't die to mobs, this also means that magma slimes won't spawn, meaning I have to get magma cream a different way, which was to loot bastions. Ooh, this is very nice. With the magma cream and crossbow out of the way, I wanted to turn my attention to the blaze rods. And let me tell you, finding another fortress took forever. Remember how earlier I said speed in the Nether was key? Well, that's because of the fact that randomly within a 10-minute interval, I will permanently lose half a heart due to Wither Sickness. Meaning that if I wanted to escape the Nether fully geared up and with most of my health, I was going to have to be fast. Let's go. Nether fortress reach. Time to get some blaze powder. Well, I guess it's technically blaze ruts, but, you know, same thing. Whatever. Give me some blazes. Please. Where are you, blazes? Come out and play. Is this the one? Yes. Yes, it's the one. Okay, so there's some cool speedrunner tech where you can shorten your render distance and it'll spawn the blazes faster. Look at this. Instant spawn. Die. Okay, I don't actually need that much blaze powder. I only need 4 blaze powder, which is 2 blaze rods. And then after that, we're out of here. Alright, I actually got like 4 blaze rods, which is more than we need, just in case I brew potions. But, now I need to go and get some ender pearls. Please. Please. Time is of the essence here. I have like 5 hearts left. And it's been like 10 minutes, bro. Can you hurry it up with these trades? I just need like 5 ender pearls. Pearls. Yes! Yes! Pearls! Awesome. Okay, we just need like 3 more and then we're good. Now I'm sure that you've noticed that I'm running out of hearts very quickly here. Thankfully, there's a way to set your spawn in the Nether, meaning that I can pull the same trick in the nether as I did in the overworld by simply using this block. I don't know what it is. Whatever it's called, man. I don't know. No one uses it in vanilla Minecraft, okay? Leave me alone. But upon respawning, I was able to restore all my hearts. I still have the wither sickness effect, but at least I have my hearts back. And thus, I was able to continue looting bastions until I had full diamond armor. Gotta be careful with my health here. I don't have full protection. Oh! Oh, snap! Okay, so like in the last Witherstorm video, a lot of people yelled at me for not taking the netherite stuff. But I'm telling you right now that netherite doesn't actually help you fight the Witherstorm. It just gives you extra knockback resistance and armor toughness, neither of which are very useful when fighting the Witherstorm. Because if the Witherstorm hits me once, I just get instantly vaporized. Like I'm talking straight up just deleted across the multiverse. Okay, buddy. Listen here now. What is that? Ooh! Ooh! Having now properly set up my gear, I returned to the surface to prepare fighting the Witherstorm. Okay, so candidly, I forgot to record me actually entering the nether portal to get out of here. So we're just gonna have to pretend like I went through the whooshy whoosh. And now I'm in this cave. Because that's where it spit me out. Okay, so we gotta wait for this thing called the Withered Symbiont to spawn, which it just did. What? Where is it? Oh wait, this could be good. Oh, this could be so good for us. Now this is the Wither Symbiont. It's basically like a mini-boss that you have to fight in order to obtain an item required to defeat the Witherstorm. And this is really good for us because of two reasons. The first is that when the Wither Symbiont dies, it drops the command block book. Because by surrounding the command block book with 4 TNT and 4 gunpowder, we get an item known as the Super TNT. Which by surrounding the Super TNT with 4 more gunpowder and then 4 blaze powder, we get an item known as the Formidabomb, or as I like to call it, the F-bomb for short. And the Formidabomb is what we will actually use to defeat the Witherstorm. And the second reason is that the Withered Symbiont can spawn in sickened mobs, which when slain can drop the last ingredient we need in order to craft the golden apple stew, curing us of the wither sickness. Okay, it didn't drop it there. One more try. Okay, it also didn't drop it that time, but trust me, it drops it, I promise. But first, I gotta figure out a way to get out of this hole so I can fight the Wither Symbiont. I actually might want to enchant my stuff first before fighting the Wither Symbiont because I'm now just realizing I'm on like 3.5 hearts. This is a decent amount less than ideal, actually. Yeah, whatever. We'll get to the surface first, because that'll take the longest time. After reaching the surface and locating the Wither Symbiont, I began borrowing a tunnel in order to create some space and safely enchant my armor. No. We're not doing this today, Witherstorm. You're not getting me. Not like this. Go away. I'm a beast. I'm too good at this game. Go away, Witherstorm. You ugly. And after safely retreating, I began preparing my armor and creating golden apple stew. What? Nah, bruh. You can't do that. That's against the rules. Bro just yoinked my blocks. Prot 3. Look at that. Clutch. The following footage is a recreation of the Wither Symbiont fight because for some reason, I lost the footage. Okay, so I got past the first phase of the Wither Symbiont, it spawned in all the mobs, and I killed them. And I made myself some golden apple stew, which is slowly curing me right now. It'll take like 6 minutes, but it'll get there. I just gotta make sure I don't die before then. Gotta bob and weave. Just juke out all his attacks. Just bob and weave him, baby. That's all it is. Gotta wait for the Wither Symbiont to summon all his gremlins, and then snipe them with the Power 3 bow. And then once that is done, we can stab him in the back and do damage. And show him the 1-2 classic combo. I'm mad at you. And now we've just gotta rinse and repeat that cycle 2 more times. Okay, but like, real talk here. Can we remove this filter, please? It is so hard to see what's on my screen right now. I have the brightness dialed up in Sony Vegas, so we'll see whatever that looks like. But it is impossible to see right now. Bro, that guy has better armor than me. What? And it's enchanted. Bee! Bee! Ah! Before you make fun of me, just know that those bees apply the withering effect. Meaning that if they hit me once on 2.5 hearts, I will die instantly, okay? Leave me alone. Actually, now that I remember, I think you can actually crit the withered symbiont and kill him in 3 cycles instead of 4, like I'm doing, but I'm on 2.5 hearts, so I'm kind of playing it safe. Wait, what? What is he doing? I've never seen this move before, so it's like some of this is new to me, and oh, I've never been so scared to fall 3 blocks in my entire life. Oh my gosh. Normally, I wouldn't care too much about taking that fall damage, but as you can see, I'm on 2 hearts. I'm like a stiff breeze away from falling over and just dying. Not even close. Not even close, honestly. Why did I even have the gold apples out? I don't even need them. Ugh, parrot. It's so scary, man. The hitbox is too small. And command block book acquired, baby. And with plenty of health to spare. 1.5 hearts. Look at this. Look at this. Actually, no, it's 2 hearts. I lied. Wait, where is it? What? Eh? Where'd it go? It's supposed to... What? It was supposed to drop. Normally, the command block book was supposed to drop after defeating the Wither Symbiont. So in order to investigate, I loaded up the replay mod I was using in order to dig further into the issue. What? The book disappeared in thin air! Did you see that? It was there! It disappeared! Did you see that? The book was there. It spawned and then it just disappeared for some reason. Like, what? There was conclusive proof. Alright. After further review, a ruling has been confirmed. And by ruling, I mean I'm getting my command block book. Say what you will of me getting the command block book. But I mean, listen, alright? You saw the proof. It spawned in and then it bugged out and disappeared, okay? It's not my fault. I wonder how this command block book got there. That's crazy. It definitely spawned in there naturally. Now with everything finally in place, I was able to craft the Formidabomb. Except for the fact that I can't because I was missing just one tiny ingredient. Somehow, out of all the materials that I needed in order to craft the Formidabomb, the one thing I completely forgot to get was gunpowder. Meaning I was going to have to somehow kill enough creepers to get the gunpowder I would need. But first, I had a wither storm to escape. Oh, would you look at that? My hearts are back. No more wither sickness. Guys, I've done it. I've officially canceled COVID. We're done with that now. So one thing that I am now noticing is that I can't find creepers as I'm being chased by the wither storm. Because the wither storm will actually scare away the creepers. Which is quite an odd thing to say. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to juke this wither storm and get out of here. That way we can find some creepers again. Right now I'm also remembering that I need to get sand. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, the wither storm seems to be preoccupied with other things right now. So I'm going to go this way to get him interested in the fish, the squids and all that crap. And then as soon as he's interested in those, we're gonna juke him. And he's interested in the fish already. Never mind, I didn't have to do that. Alright, time for juke. Executing the juke maneuver. See you later, idiot. Bye-bye, I'm out of here. After putting some distance between me and the wither storm, I spent some time collecting some of the extra resources that I would need for the fight. Come here. Die. All of you. Honestly, gunpowder and arrows are like the only things that I care about. The rest of you can go away. Does it matter which way I do this bow? No, it's 2 levels either way. I don't really care. Nice. Now, most of the gear is repaired. So now, it won't break on us during the final fight. Because God knows that's going to be really stupid. Yeah, he's pretty far. I'm not too worried about him right now. Oh wait, there's frogs in this version of Minecraft. I've never seen them before. I'm always playing on 1.19, so this is like new for me. Where's the froggo? Meh. Hello. Hey! Don't get in his way. Let him be. There's 2 Froggos! With everything ready, I finally crafted the Formidabomb. And the reason it took me this long is because once you craft it, you have 10 minutes to place it down before it ignites. The other way. Listen, man, patterns are... Alright, yeah. We have created the F-bomb. Alright, Witherstorm, come here. Hold that for me, will ya? He doesn't know that it's a bomb. Alright. Any minute now. Any minute now. That bomb is gonna go off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Any minute now, F-bomb. Any minute now. Do your thing. Please. And... safe. Alright, but hurry up, F-bomb. Please. Please. Please hurry up, bro. I swear, 10 minutes doesn't feel like 10 minutes. Please. Hurry up. Almost there. There's a thing. I can see the side effects on my screen. It's gonna happen. Bro, I swear this is like the longest 10 minutes of my life. This 10 minutes is taking forever. Alright, my alarm went off, which means that in T-minus 3, 2... Never mind, my alarm was wrong. Witherstorm down, baby. The Witherstorm has been defeated. Time to see the damages. Aw, man. Look at this mess. Look how big it is. Who's gonna clean this up, huh? That would really suck. I was gonna say, it would really suck if this thing just so happened to respawn, and I have to run for my life. Again, that is a lot of damage. Run, run, run. Oh, what? You guys really thought that one simple bomb would be enough to defeat the Witherstorm? Nah. We've gotta fight this thing all over again. Well, not all over again, actually. We've just got to redo the Wither Symbiont fight. But still, that's basically everything that we've done at this point. The reason we need to fight the Wither Symbiont a second time is because the command block book has one more use. By combining the command block book with any tools in an anvil, you can create the command block version of that tool. So for example, if I wanted a command block sword, all I would have to do is combine a diamond sword with the command block book, which in my case, I chose to create the command block shovel. Why? I don't know. It just seemed kind of funny to beat up the Witherstorm with the spoon. But first, we've got another Wither Symbiont to defeat. Look at you. Look at what you've become. This is what you get for serving the Witherstorm, man. This is what you get for serving evil. Oh. Look at these peons, thinking they can stop me from defeating the Witherstorm. Try again, nerds. I have all my hearts this time. You couldn't do it when I had 1.5 hearts? How do you expect to defeat me with all 10? I'm at full power now. And just like that, Symbiont number 2 defeated. And I don't have to cheat for the... I didn't have to cheat for the command block book this time around. After retrieving the command block book, I tunneled into safety in order to prepare for my final encounter with the Witherstorm. And now, I play the waiting game. Eventually, after enough time passed, I left the cave to check outside to see if the Witherstorm had reached its final phase. Oh, Mr. Stark, I'm being beamed up. Alright, this is where the crossbow and ender pearls come into play, because by loading up the crossbow with an ender pearl, I can snipe the hole in its forehead, thereby teleporting me into its bowels, because everyone knows the entrance to your stomach is in your forehead. Well, maybe not everybody, but if you're a Witherstorm it is. And snipe. I think I missed. Wait, what? I did not miss. Alright, now all I gotta do is figure out where in the heckle speckle the center chamber is, and then from there we can defeat the Witherstorm and end its reign of tyranny for good. Oh, center chamber spotted. Get it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna light this area up first so I can see. Ooh, that's a sick looking jack-o'-lantern you got there, Witherstorm. Kind of looks like my grandmother. No, I'm kidding, by the way. My grandmother does not look like a jack-o'-lantern. She's got 2 eye holes instead of 1. Alright, Spoon of Death, begin! Oh. Oh. Bro, imagine if it hit me down the whole thing. That would have just sent me flying back into the overworld. How crazy would that have been? Good thing that's never happened to me before. Nope. Not even once. In fact, this is actually my first time fighting the Witherstorm. Now, the way you actually defeat the Witherstorm is quite simple. At the center of every single Witherstorm is a command block. All you've got to do is hit the command block 4 times and you defeat the Witherstorm. The only thing worth worrying about is that in between each hit, the Witherstorm will spawn in a wave to defend the command block, and each wave must be defeated if you want to effectively reach the next stage of the command block. After all 4 stages have been beaten, the Witherstorm will be defeated. Come on, Witherstorm. This is like a baby stage. What is this? Give me a real challenge. I'm beating up a bunch of chickens for crying out loud. Alright, Mr. Witherstorm. The wave is donezo. Come here. Come here. Alright, if I'm fast enough... I was not fast enough. But that's okay, because you see, there's a cheat code with these ender pearls. And then... BAM! Aha! Now I'm fast enough. You don't actually need the ender pearls. I just think that it's cooler to do it that way. Plus, I don't have enough blocks to keep towering up like this. Now, the cool thing about the second wave is that a bunch of tentacles can spawn. And I think I'm getting beat up here. One sec. I might be in a little bit of trouble. It's fine. It's fine. I got out of the hole, and we're okay. I'm on like half health, by the way. Oh my days. So the cool thing about the second wave is that the tentacles can actually spawn in and do stuff. They'll like pick you up and everything like that. And it's... I'm being pulled in by a Wither Symbiont. Wait, what? What is this? Apparently Wither Symbionts can spawn in too. What the heck? Die. All these stupid tentacles. I'm clearing all of you out. I am not getting picked up by you and then chucked across the arena like a little toy man. Oh wait, what? I did so much more damage to that Withered Symbiont. What? That guy got like 2 shot. The other guys took like at least 6. Bye-bye, Withered Symbiont. See you later. Forever. And he just died. Wait, what? There's like no cool animation with that one. He just fell over and he moved on. Alright, we're gonna try this again. And if I'm fast enough... Bang! I got greedy. I tried to go in for a second hit. Turns out the mod developers are a little smarter than I am. Now the really cool thing about this third and final phase is that the heads become active, which is really weird if you think about it, because that means that the Witherstorm has heads inside of its head. Actually, wait, does that mean that these heads as well have heads inside of those heads? Whoa, it's like we're in Headception. Alright. I need to wrap this fight up as quickly as possible here, boys. I can hear the burritos in the microwave, and they're almost done. And if I don't make it in time, they'll explode. And if they explode, I will be big sad. So, chop chop. We gotta hurry this one up, boys. God, clear these heads out. And who is biting me? Go away. I'm trying to... I got some burritos that need rescuing over here. Oh my... Bro, I hate this head. This head is clearly not a fan of burritos. That or they've only ever been at Taco Bell. Alright, Witherstorm. It's been real. It's been fun. Thanks for the free views. But I've got burritos waiting for me, baby. Let's go. Witherstorm down. Gimme that. One story ends, another begins. Booyah, baby. Aw, man. The Witherstorm made such a mess of this place. Jeez Louise. Well, thank God I only gotta fight him 3 times.